You wanted to make art.
No, you didn't.
I did until AI.
No, you didn't make you made JJ art.
No, I made a couple things.
Yeah,
You
you made
didn't make
J. You know, yeah,
You didn't make
but
me, Tommy.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to make everyone. I completely forgot about that.
And you know what? AI
JJ
didn't
is the
forget.
cutest, so
You know what?
it's,
AI didn't forget because I told it to not forget. So I'm all the artists out there. I'm stealing your. I'm kidding. No.
It wrote a short story for me today.
AI.
It's not very good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
no, everything's spelled correctly. There are character names.
Everything's spelled correctly.
No, like you read it and it's legible.
It
it's
sounds
super
like
legible.
people.
Yeah, like it looks like it was written by someone not that talented.
Oh.
But still, you know,
Oh, AI.
like a writer on network television. Right?
If you want weird eyes and
Lone
fucked
Star
up
911.
hands,
Yeah.
if you want weird eyes and fucked up hands, get AI art. That's what I'm saying. Artists, just get really good at hands and eyes, and you'll be fine. You'll always have a job.
All you have to do is tweak things.
The AI is never going to be able to
We're
get
gonna
hands.
need AI tweakers.
Regular
Yeah, they'll
artists.
give you 6 fingers.
Regular artists don't know how to make, like, halfway learning artists don't know how to make hands properly.
Hands and eyes are hard.
Super hard.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else is hard? Writing television.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Well, I mean, this next
Not if
award.
you're right on that one.
Well, this next award is about people that kind of sucked at it,
Oh,
and
no,
they.
my phone's dead.
Oh,
You got a charger?
not readily available.
Well, that sucks. I think I memorized most of them, hopefully.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Anyway, what is the next topic?
Well, the next topic is shows that made you want to quit.
Oh, I can start this one.
Yes, please.
Cobra Kai.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, I just quit it. I stopped after like the 4th episode.
Why?
After Barnes' furniture store burnt down. It's starting to me become the show that it avoided being.
Member berries? Oh, no. What? Member berries being that they just bring up things that you remember from the old shows and the old things.
Yeah, no, that's still fine. No, it looks like a cheap, low-budget show, but it excelled so much.
Uh-huh.
And now it just seems like just a cheap, low-budget show. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it's no thrills. No kids are being thrown out of windows.
Yeah,
Getting their
they
spines
got
cracked.
rid of the edge a little bit.
The edge is gone.
Yeah.
And it's terrible without the edge.
I mean, they got a guy with a sword getting sliced up a bit in the
It's
end,
not
but
good enough. Honest to God, it was almost unwatchable for me. I
Damn.
can't like it. It went from like one of my favorite shows instantly like this is not a good show, and I just couldn't finish it because we were supposed to review it at one point, and I couldn't get through it.
Right.
And I was like, I can't
Look,
do this.
I know what mine is. But the problem is I didn't quit it because I run this show and I was ready to review it, but we ended up not reviewing it. Or maybe we did. I don't even remember. Mine's Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan
I don't know.
sucked.
Yeah, we
I was-
set you up for failure.
Obi-Wan fucking sucked, dude. Especially
forgot it
compared to
existed.
Andor. Like, people talked about Obi-Wan being so great, and it was literally the children.
it's great?
The children who watched those stupid Clone Wars shows, and where they built a bunch of lore around Obi-Wan and a bunch of clones because there was no other characters. Coyote Mundi was there, and they were like, "Nah, forget him. Let's talk about 5 different clones in Obi-Wan, and put him in a clone trooper suit, and make him have a love, and have that love be unrequited or whatever." And so he lost the love, and so he gets into this show, and he finds another love that he can't have, and she dies, and then Anakin's super strong, super powerful, can lift Obi-Wan, run him through glass, and then a Star Destroyer gets in the way, or not Star Destroyer, I'm sorry, like a machine gets in the way, and he's like, "Oh no, my plans have been foiled." And then 3 episodes later, he grabs the starship out of the sky. Right. It's like, why are you letting him escape? You could torture him forever with the strength that you have. And so they continued the terrible writing of Darth Vader, of not knowing what his power level is. It's irrelevant and erratic. I hate that about new Darth Vader.
Andor, and
then you see Andor, and it's like,
how are these part of the same?
Right, and it's like there's nobody with force
there's nobody
powers.
there's nobody with superpowers. I've been.
I like the more grounded Star Wars.
Well, that's the thing. Is
more
like
fun.
I've completely given over to Star Wars is best when there's no Jedi.
And I said that, and people were like, "Nah, Jedi.
Yeah, I said-
you need to have Darth Vader in a hallway murdering
I remember-
everybody."
well,
and
no,
it's
that
like,
was the best scene ever. But like, no, I gave you shit. I told you you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The Jedi are amazing. They're not. They suck and it's a cult.
right.
I still like Ahsoka though. I like her whole thing. I like the whole I'm not either. I have a white lightsaber. I want to see that aspect, but I hope it's not that much more.
I'm only supporting
Rosario
a Latina.
Dawson,
Exactly.
yeah. Well, how could you not like?
How
her?
could you not?
Yeah.
How could you not? Some of the first.
And yes, Goliath. Moon Knight is horrendous.
Once again,
Don't
Moon Knight
watch
was
it.
one I wanted to get. I prayed got better, and it just didn't.
It makes you angry.
Not that it was awful.
It's awful.
I didn't think it was awful. I just didn't enjoy it like I wanted to. Like I wanted to enjoy these
at
characters. No, I enjoyed some things, but
like
it was not
what?
a lot. It was not a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what.
Yeah, like I did like the mythology. I liked the character. I liked the concept of like being indebted to
Egyptian,
an
yeah.
Egyptian god, and it's
Right.
like, and he's kind of a dick. He's like, no, I need you to listen to me. He's like, shut up, I hate you, mate. And yeah, it was weird.
So weird.
Yeah, it's going down. Moon Knight goes down the longer I listen to it and think about it for more than a half a second.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, Obi-Wan went down for me.
Obi-Wan was always down.
Only reason it wasn't down at first is because Boba was before it.
Wait, was Boba this year?
I don't know if Boba was this year.
Boba was not this year.
No, it was last year, but it kind of bled in. Like it was Boba, then Obi-Wan. As far as Star Wars shows go, the order.
Yeah.
And
I just-
Boba was so fucking bad. I thought Obi-Wan was good for a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Like
Boba was really bad, except for the one
Fuck.
episode of The Mandalorian and a couple of the last two episodes were okay.
No, just
No, the last
Mandalorian
episode
Those
was bad.
last episodes fucking were terrible.
We talking
Last
about?
time
Oh yeah,
I-
that's right. The guy spinning with the black. Oh my god! Oh, the Spy Kids.
The last time
Oh, the
last
Spy
Power
Kids.
Rangers, yes.
Oh.
The last time I felt that way was Transformers 2. Like, it was just like, oh, this is just
with Shuck and Jive, the
trash.
robots.
Yeah, this is
yeah. Fuck those guys, dude.
colors and nonsense is what I'm looking at right now.
I
So,
hated that.
I
Yeah,
ended
so-
up
Obi-Wan, fuck
finishing.
you.
I ended up finishing this show, but it's the worst. Like I want my.
So none of us
7.
actually followed the prompt. We except Tommy, who actually quit the show.
I did quit the
we
show.
just didn't wanted to quit it.
Well, I was being nice, so I had to finish watching
That's
it.
true, that's
but there's a show on Netflix called The Watcher.
Why did you do that?
What's the Watcher?
All-
It's based on a true story.
It's based on a true story where this dude buys a house and then it just gets notes. It's like, we're watching you. All his neighbors treat him like shit. And
Because he's black.
No, he's white.
Okay.
He's Italian.
So he's black. Got it.
Yeah. But I'm black.
They're the blacks of okay?
I think of that scene from True Romance with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper every time. If you've not
He's never seen
I'm
it.
sorry,
I've seen
I've
it.
never
It's a
seen it.
You're
it's a
part
phenomenal-
eggplant.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Sicilians. Yeah. It's a great scene, but yeah.
But no, like the show ends in this really weird note where it was just like, and then the crime was never solved of who was the
What?
new weird note.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
They never found him in real life. It's going to be a season 2 that's completely
What?
made up. Yeah.
I'm out.
God.
Just watch a YouTube video on the real story. It's more entertaining than that show.
I'm the Watcher.
Oh, there is a voice. They do the voice. I am the Watcher.
Watcher.
You have a nice daughter in your neighborhood. Blah blah blah.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. That's like Buffalo Bill. Yeah, it's
Oh
ridiculous.
no, I don't like that. I
Yeah.
don't like that at all. Actually.
On the opposite of show that you quit, what was the best surprise this year?
Oh, I can do that. And no, I don't think any of us have watched Wednesday yet. I've seen the dance scene where she had COVID, but she did a great job.
Yeah, and I'm a supporter of Latina, so I'm gonna say I watched it and loved it.
Just watch this damn shit.
And Luis
I'm gonna take you
Guzman.
off of my Netflix.
Hey, I watch
I
comedy
gotta
specials.
give it to my girlfriend. You understand?
Oh my god!
She'll watch it more than you.
Oh my god, Tommy!
I know.
What happened to going back to our premise at the beginning? What happened to bros before
I never used that
wenches?
term.
I said wenches.
Wenches.
You're letting your wench use.
Hey, goddamn it.
Are you gonna eat Tommy's ass?
No, I do not like my ass.
Is that the premise? Is that the toll? If that's the toll, I'm gladly kicked off your Netflix.
In fact, if it was that easy, I would have just said that. Would have had the hullabaloo.
I talked about bleeding money. I will bleed more money. Dark
show.
stool. Dark red.
Oh, goddamn. But yeah, you're off the Netflix and Wednesday seems like a good show. I'll give it a try.
I guess I'm never gonna watch Netflix again.
I've ruined it for you.
Tommy all of a sudden gets a girlfriend, gets out of pocket. I get a girlfriend. I'm nicer to all of you. Come on.
Yeah, we all knew that's the way that goes.
Why are
How
you
am I out of pocket? I'm still nice.
make her pay the $5 to be the
politely-
family plan? We could be a family, Tommy.
No.
Husband, wife, and Sam.
Why don't you get
That
on
is
your?
the- That is
There you go.
that is the new what do they call it? Platinum home? No. What do they call it? The nuclear home. There you go.
Why don't you get on your girlfriend's Netflix?
Yeah, I
It's
know
her
she
parents'
does.
Netflix, and I don't want to be on her parents'
Come
Netflix.
on, she's freeloading too. Get Netflix. You both can afford it.
I'm gonna
she
use
definitely can afford
I'm
it.
gonna use the Mexcellence money then. I'm gonna use Mexcellence money
It's
to
a
pay
write-off.
for all
You
my
can write
stream.
that off.
Perfect. All right, done.
We do reviews.
Technically,
So,
technically, I
absolutely.
should be paying TJ for his. Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
he randomly went on a.
He can write that shit off.
Yeah,
too?
he randomly got mad like in the middle of the football
I
I
episode.
totally forgot about it.
remember that. I'm like,
You heathens need to pay me.
like he
just
doesn't,
went up.
like he doesn't, like he doesn't have a bajillion dollars and a yacht.
Oh,
Reservation Dogs already got an award for best scene, but it doesn't mean it's the last one.
I need to keep watching it. I watched
great
the
show.
I shotgunned the first season this year, and it was wonderful. It was really good.
The second season's better.
I'm sure. And I got to the second episode, and I ran out of time,
I keep
as I
forgetting about it.
tend to do.
I gotta write this shit down because it's a lot of shows.
Yeah. Special presentations
in the
count.
queue.
Werewolf by Night might
by
win
Night
something.
is
I'm trying to
excellent.
think about where to plug it in because I liked
Should
it.
it count though?
It's a TV. It's a TV special.
I mean, The Watcher is a special presentation.
But it's a
a TV special.
limited series.
How long is 45 minutes though?
No, The Watcher is like
It's-
episodes.
No,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, that one's 40. I think they're all like 40.
Yeah, if it's 45 minutes, it's a special presentation. It's a TV show. It's a special. It's like Star Wars Holiday Special. That's TV. It's not a movie.
is Guardians of the Galaxy a TV
No, I'm talking
special?
about the Star Wars Holiday Special
Do they
itself.
have that on Disney Plus?
No, it's fake. It doesn't exist. It's only on bootleg.
oh,
They
that's
failed to
right.
re-release it. It's on YouTube. You can find it.
Yeah.
But continue, Marcos.
Oh, just what was your best surprise? Like a show that you didn't have any expectations for, and then you just were like, "That is amazing." While you're thinking about it, I have a great answer.
Yes.
Because this kind of went under the radar. I had saw no advertisements for it. Didn't I? Now that it's over, I didn't see any hype for it, and it is the best anthology that I've ever watched. It's better than Twilight, better than
agree with
the
you.
Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
better than Outer Limits. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities is
curiosities.
I love it.
it was
I did
amazing.
watch that one.
I've
yeah. It truly is creepy. Some of them are just like it makes you like the rat one. I fucking couldn't, man. Not only that, and plus I get claustrophobic, so that was two fucking things.
Oh,
that
so the
made
combination
me
of
just
rats and-
fuck no,
Oh, no.
just that scenario, and then the giant. Nah, man, I was like, fuck that. That is just a terrifying scenario. The one with like the cream was a weird one, but it was it's always going to be a one-off.
that one's just kind of extra creepy for me because it's Louise from Bob's Burgers, isn't it?
Oh no,
Yeah,
Kristen Shaw.
Yeah,
Oh, spooky.
yeah.
She's weird looking.
but she's weirder looking in that one.
Purposely. So.
Yeah, I'm saying you can make her look
Like
weird.
they made her look like weird. Like
She just has big eyes, isn't
there
it?
comes a point where she has to like look glam, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
To be fair, I'm
Yeah,
weird
she-
looking, so we
you know,
get it.
she's
I'm not trying to
she's
be
a
mean.
beautiful woman. But yeah, no, they made her look extra weird looking in that one,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like it. They're unsettling stories. They're not
Yeah.
like scary, but they just make you just like, oh god,
Yeah.
That's what they do well. But yeah, it's unsettling watching. but
I
it's
just thought it
good.
was funny because it's going to hook you real fast.
Uh-huh.
The first episode is about a racist white guy getting his comeuppance.
Yeah, that's the pilot.
I like that. I enjoy that.
That's the one I kind of like the least almost.
Yeah, I know, but for Sam, it'll be like,
Yeah.
Also, Juke the Rodin. Wait for it. Wait
Oh,
for it.
that's yours.
Oh no, not this one. This one, I think, honestly, now you're talking about special presentations. Werewolf by Night.
Okay.
Okay.
People, because I was like, let's put it this way. I'm watching Marvel stuff. I'm a Marvel shill, all that goodness, right? So I looked at that one. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
don't you get tired of
Gil.
giving Disney so much money.
I don't give them money. I steal TJ's Disney
Go to
Plus.
Disney World.
Last time I got him for free.
That's true.
So anyway,
They should let you in for free.
they should let me. And so, I don't care about Werewolf by Night. I don't care about werewolves. I don't care about spooky things. I don't enjoy it. I don't like them. I don't care. Gael Garcia Bernal is like, I'm going to root for him. That sounds pretty
He's
like a fun
amazing.
time. Yeah, I'm going to root for him. I'm going to watch it because of him.
Let them get that Marvel money.
Exactly. And so I was watching it, and the lore of like monster hunters, I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then now there's like this cool little gem thing or whatever, the heart of the medallion or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck, mystical things. I'm like, cool. And then you go in and they're just cutting people's arms off and stabbing people in the
most
chest.
violent Marvel thing ever.
Yeah. Dude got stabbed in like the eye mouth or something like that. Like he got stabbed in
Blood
the
spurts
face.
on the camera.
Blood spurts on the camera. There's a one shot of him transforming using a real strobe light with real
Yeah.
effects.
That's a
I was
good
like,
scene.
this is pleasant. I like this a lot.
It's in black and white.
It's in black and white, so it's artsy. Man Thing is
That
pretty
was
fun.
what sold me. I like that.
It's very
He's my
interesting.
favorite.
And I think he's in a gay relationship with Werewolf by Night.
They're buddies.
I think they seem close.
That's fine.
And I'm okay with that. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm saying it like these guys should be dating.
If they did that, I'd be okay.
Yeah, it's like they should be dating. So,
That's almost a question for you, Sam.
shit, that's a good question. This fool. I'll see if it fits in anywhere.
I feel like you had problems with that one.
I liked a solid half of it.
Okay.
I loved a solid half of it. The Cholo stuff, it's not my humor anymore. It's it's stuck in 2005. He literally says it, but that's where it should stay. So, well, I'll talk about that one. We'll pick another one of these topics, and we'll talk about this fool for sure.
Am I surprised? It was Midnight Club. Like I wasn't. That was the first. No, I saw Midnight Mass. That was my first Mike Flanagan show. I hadn't seen any of The Haunting of Hill House or Bly Manor. Still haven't. But like I liked Midnight Mass quite a bit, and I don't think that was this year. But yeah, so I decided to give this a try because it gave me Fear Street vibes.
Which is your favorite thing?
Love it to death.
Is that this year? That was last year.
That was last year. And it's also based on old 90s kids' books.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I used to always see Fear Street. Right next to Fear Street, they had Midnight Club.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was just like, okay, well, you got me. And plus, of course, it's set in the 90s.
right.
Got to do
and
it.
then all of a sudden you get some Shel Silverstein book adaptations, and you'll be good to go.
There you go. I'll be all set.
Who has the license to Goosebumps?
Goosebumps?
Yeah, who has the license? And why?
R.L. Stein?
And
You
why
said
aren't
Goosebumps.
I did say Goosebumps. Like they need to be fucking putting shit out. Like,
Well, remember they were making the movie? No, Sony has that license.
yeah, because they got the Jack Black. No, but you need
They
to
made
make
a sequel to that
You
that's
need to
highly
make
forgettable.
gritty reboot.
R-rated
Goosebumps,
reboots
yeah.
of those. Because that's what Midnight Club is also.
But it needs to
super
be.
R-rated.
But it needs to be PG-14.
I don't want that.
No. But here's what you do. You just put enough really creepy things so where the reason why I make it PG-14 so that you trick children into watching it.
Oh,
And I
was-
want their bones to be scared.
That was Scary Stories in the Dark.
Right, but no, but do that again, but with Goosebumps, and you make like the clown really fucking scary, not like, hey, I'm Bones with the clown.
We've
What the
had a
fuck?
show of Goosebumps. We've had that movie that made all that shit not scary.
Right,
So it'd be tough to reboot
make
that
it really
into-
scary.
Make it for us. Make it hardcore R-rated.
They did do that. That's how we ended up with Fear Street.
Goddamn right it is. Can't wait for those new ones. They need another trilogy. I'll watch that shit all day.
I have not seen Top Boy.
What is Top Boy
I have
about?
seen I saw some of Top Boy.
What's it about?
British gangster shit. It's okay. I just look. It's gonna sound really fucked up. I come from the time of Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, so British gangsters just don't.
What about Mafia? That's like the original gangsters. Man,
But that
see?
was here too. That was American also.
Oh, so you don't do gangs? You don't do British gangs?
I saw Gangs of London. They did. Then they did karate, and that didn't scare me. Like they just those accents are not intimidating.
They did Kane Fu.
Yeah, it's a great show. Also, if you've never seen it, watch that show. It's fucking great. But
All right. Well,
Cowboys
so unless Gabagool's involved, you're
The
not watching
Sopranos, I'm
gangs.
afraid of. Gangs of London, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. Guy Ritchie, no.
So 90s LA gangs, Gabagool. Those Tommy's gang
Goddamn right.
tiers, you know.
They're not yours?
I think that's
Cartels
fine.
in there, too, for me.
Cartel's legit.
Russian mob? Yeah, most.
Russian mob don't scare me.
Well, not now. They used to.
No, like Russian mob, like hard labor and stuff like that. That's like awful.
Yeah.
Cartels will like play with your corpse. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Cartels
They make
scare
a video
the
of
fuck
it. Like
out of
it's
me.
yeah. Like
Right,
that's
playing like happy music and
That's
shit.
extra car. He's dead, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
Stop, please.
I don't fuck with cartels, man.
Fuck no.
I'd be terrified.
Well, we're getting into the serious awards now. Best Actress.
It's easy for me.
Let's go ahead.
Oh, you want me to kick it off?
Yeah, is it going to be the Dragons again?
No. It's gonna be Tatiana Maslany. Is that it?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, she's just great. She's so goddamn pleasant. Like,
Right. People hate that show so
Oh,
much.
they're fucking incels.
I think they.
God.
I don't think. I didn't watch it.
It's my favorite Marvel show easily. Like, not even close.
I'm not ready for like 18 episodes of Daredevil though.
I could do it. I could do it 9 times.
Whoa, now.
That's like half a year of Daredevil.
Can we get 20?
No, you're getting 18.
Not enough. I want 20 episodes because Spider-Man's gonna be in it, Marcos.
Okay, maybe.
You got to get like 2 villains out of 18 episodes. We get a little bull. Oh, let's throw Bullseye in with Kingpin. I want all the Daredevil I can have. Give me all of it.
I mean, I enjoy
With acrobatic
Daredevil.
ass.
I enjoy it. If they bring back Foggy, I'll be okay. I need Fulton.
I kind of want them to fire.
I need Fulton. I need
He'll
him
be
in my
there.
soul. Yeah,
Foggy will be there.
I've heard rumors that they are hiring them again.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
but-
he's a nice guy. I just don't like his Foggy.
By the way, this one just hit my head, and I'm sorry, guys, because this is way out of pocket. Best fight. I completely forgot about this. The 3-way beatdown on Homelander.
Oh yeah, that was this year too. How do we forget about the boys?
I know,
See,
right?
the boys is so good, we just forget about it,
Right.
Because
It's
it's just everything's so.
It's like
perfect.
it's like a good meal, and you're like, I can't wait till the next time I go there, not realizing that you just
completely-
enjoyed one of the best meals
Yeah.
you've ever had.
Yeah, it's just so consistent. We overlook it because, like, of course, it's great.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just completely forget about that shit. God damn it.
You know what? I'm going with Marvel also. I'm going with Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani.
Oh, she's great.
Because that's the thing.
Yeah, she's good.
Young, you gotta understand this.
She made the show.
You gotta understand that it's gonna be terrifying being not only and her having read the script and having lived through it. Slight spoilers.
This was her first role, right?
Big role anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, if not her first role.
Yeah.
Anchoring a franchise that people already hate, which is the Marvel series, the Marvel lineage, Ms. Marvel lineage, I should say,
Right.
or Captain Marvel. Super young, actual fangirl, like first Middle Eastern character,
Yeah.
and also a woman again.
It's a lot of
That's a
pressure.
lot of fucking pressure.
Yeah.
And the thing was, when I was watching it, did I like everything in that show? Not really.
Right.
There's a lot.
Same here.
Like I said, the ultimate master gets shot 30 seconds after introducing all the superpowers in the world. But throughout the whole thing, she could have easily been fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And I could have easily hated her and all of her antics. And I never did. She was just so lovely and pleasant the whole time. And I was like, wait, this is her first big role? Oh, shit. She's really nice. There's a threshold you get to where it's like, oh, that girl's just like a cute little girl. That girl's attractive, whatever. That was like little sister vibes for sure. Like right away,
realistic,
I was like,
yeah.
I must protect you. I think one of the tweets I put out was like, from a show where it was like, if anything happens to Ms. Marvel, I'll kill everybody and then myself. Like it's just, she's so cute as that character. And like, she's like a 17, 16-year-old person. But like, as I'm like maturing, I'm like, you're adorable. I want to like squeeze your cheeks, in a completely like just cutesy way. And it's so fun to watch her do her job and do her thing. The powers are different. People want to bitch about that. And then once again, she agreed to all that stuff. So it's like and then you look at interviews and she's just like, yeah, I'm a fan of this stuff. I like this stuff. She's just a really cool person. And so I'm glad she's good. I like her success and I want her to have more success.
I agree with that.
My number one is Little Sister as well, kind of, or at least those vibes I got from the show. It's Ayo Edebari. She's Sydney in The Bear.
Yeah, she almost made it too.
Yeah.
She's really smart. Like her character's really smart, and the way she plays her is really smart too.
And then the way that she like portrayed the anxiety of working in that kitchen.
That franticness. That's what I wanted to bring up. That's what I meant by that smart. The way playing it smart.
Yeah.
Her nerves are real. If they feel real.
Yeah.
So when she's freaking out, you're like, I should be freaking out too.
Just the way that show is made, man.
No, but she does a particularly good young version of
Yeah.
it. Because once again, you could be annoying and be like, I don't like doing it. This is hard work. They never
I thought
do that.
she was gonna be that.
No, that's the thing. She never shies away from hard work, but she does shy away from being just fucking respected.
Yeah.
And so when she's going through her panics and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, that's why you feel that panic in the scene. Is because she's portraying it where it's like, if she's panicking, I should be panicking. Yeah. She's really fucking good. I agree 100% with that one. She might have been my number. She was my number 2 as soon as I said Ms. Marvel. So.
Really, guys, go check out The Bear.
Go check out The Bear.
Yeah, if you hadn't seen that yet, you really need to.
Yeah.
And then this next one, it's kind of going to be a little bit of a weird one because I feel like because shows happen in a series, like not every season gets to tell a story from start to end. So it's just what was your favorite story this year?
Favorite story.
Shit.
You go put it over there if you want. There's a plug.
Is it an iPhone?
It's an iPhone plug. Yeah.
Oh, well, goddamn.
Oh, well, it wasn't close. Like you could have been charging it this whole time. Marcos, go ahead while you have the camera on you.
So I do love a lot of what we got this year. We did get some really great TV shows, but I do feel like almost all of them ended with a cliffhanger. Andor ends with a cliffhanger.
That's what I hate about modern television. Write for the season. Don't write for the sequel, or don't write for the second season.
Well, I've just been burnt too many times where
they get canceled.
Yeah.
That's
literally,
why,
Firefly was one of my first favorite TV shows, and one season.
Right.
So that's why that was my qualifier for a lot of this.
Yeah.
So I love The Bear. It does end in a cliffhanger. I love Andor. It ends in a cliffhanger.
Right.
So it's The Boys. The Boys was my favorite, like start to finish iteration story this year.
I agree. I didn't see it, but I agree. I'm trying to think of story because I didn't watch a lot of TV. You know what though? A lot of people are getting mad at me, especially since I didn't finish it. I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I like the fact that they abandoned story for the most part, and we're telling people like
Black anthologies.
They're
season.
Well, they were in like
3
Europe
for same.
Right, but they were in Europe and doing all sorts of shenanigans last season.
Right.
And then this season they were just like, we're doing whatever we want.
That was my other favorite scene that I forgot. Liam
Neeson.
No, not Liam Neeson. Earn when he fucks with the teacher that fucked with him.
My God.
That's villainy right there.
That was pure villainy.
That's fucking villainy.
When he's at the bar and he's like, I did it. And everyone's like,
everybody's like, oh shit, okay. And he's still proud as fuck of himself, and everybody's like cringing.
Right. Because people argue that it's not a linear story.
Yeah.
But
it's
the vignettes that really that move it along in a way where it's like, okay, you're really discovering Paperboy, you're really discovering Childish Gambino, you're really discovering Zazie B. You're learning a lot about these people with these anecdotal type episodes.
Yeah.
Like who's Lakeith Stanfield?
Yeah. Darius. Yeah.
You find out a lot about Darius when he's just doing weird things. Yeah. Like how getting chased by a lady with a knife for a whole episode.
I don't think I made it to that.
Oh, that was like I think it was early in the season.
Yeah.
Do you remember that viral video of that lady who was stabbing people in Target? They hit her with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That lady continues and keeps attacking him, even though he's left the store. He was just trying to make a return on a microwave.
Oh, that's
and they thought he was looting. He was like, "I'm just trying to return the microwave." And so that's what I'm saying. They do little things like that. But if you want to talk about complete story, it was Childish Gambino's dad. When he's at the mall, that story is so wonderful. Where he has his ritual. Mm-hmm. He goes and walks the mall so he can get his quiet time before church, and he deviates one little bit. And the lady at the hat store, is like, "You look good in this hat. You look good in this hat." Finally gets him like this pimp purple hat that he thinks he looks real hot shit in because she's been gassing him up for a half hour. And so he walks along, whatever. He's having a good thing, and then he runs into some teenagers. And they start fucking with him, and it's heartbreaking.
Oh no!
Because there's one it's black teenagers, right? Yeah. He's like, "Oh, come on, pops, you look fly in that hat. Let me get a picture." And he's like, "Son, let me just walk by." He's like, "No. I really want to take a picture." He's like, badgering him, and they take a picture.
Damn.
Like and they're just making jokes at him. He's just fucking sad. He's sad. And then they go to they go to breakfast or whatever. The mom's complaining about them not getting any rolls at the beginning. And so the waiter's like, "Oh, well, you guys finished. I have to go ask about bringing the rolls." And he's like,
"It's because she wants to pocket the rolls.
She wants to take him to go.
Yeah,
because they didn't get him in the beginning.
Right.
So she's like, "I'll just take him, put him in my purse to go."
Okay, yeah, that's about right.
And so he's like, "I gotta see if I can do that." And she's like, "What do you mean you gotta see if you can do that? You didn't give us rolls in the beginning. Just bring us them out right now." So he's arguing back and forth very politely. He goes, "Just bring the goddamn rolls." And he takes off, and it's like, why? Everyone's like, why is he so mad? Because he's got fucked with at the mall.
Oh,
it's like it's a very small little story about a man and his rituals, young people, old people, and how old people are treated. And I was just like, that broke my heart. Because it makes him sound like an angry dude. Be like an angry black father, but nobody knows the reason.
Oh,
and he thought he looked fly in his hat. He wasn't wearing his hat. He took off the hat.
Oh,
it hurt, man.
I think I don't remember the hat too well, but I think it was like a red velvet.
It was a red velvet. It had a feather, almost like maybe like a little feather trim, a little small one.
I could just picture that done in the Atlanta way.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Yeah. I know it's gonna be heartbreaking.
Right.
God damn it.
I'm gonna find the hat.
So story? Do you mean like episode or?
It can be
story.
like a plot line, like it could be like Nate Silver's plot line in Cobra Kai, or it could just be overall that like this was just my favorite story. This
I think that's still charging. Yeah, I think House of the Dragon was my favorite story because I just love the way Game of Thrones tells a story. Like I said, a guy who does vile shit but does some heartbreakingly sweet shit. Same show. I mean, so, it's a character in this world. So it's just like it's always complex characters. And just the story of a family being ripped apart and a war starting, an actual war starting from it. Because all the first season is a prelude to what the show is actually about.
Oh,
which
really?
is what the original Game of Thrones really is.
Really?
Ned Stark getting his head chopped off is what makes everything happen.
Huh.
Yeah,
only
and,
the first book is called Game of Thrones, actually.
Right. Yeah, I knew that much as much.
and that's what this is like. Viserys is gonna, he's gonna die. You know that from the first episode. Like, oh, he's just his condition's just gonna get worse.
The guy whose face is melting?
Yes.
Okay.
And you see him as he's normal, and you watch him melt away into a dude whose face is half gone, who can't walk.
Yeah.
And like it's heartbreaking because he's like, you would put him in the same category as Ned Stark. They are the same kind of honorable man.
Yeah.
And so it's just like watching this guy who just wants to see his family just get together, like just get along.
Yeah.
And like that's his dying wish, and they just can't fucking do it. And yeah, so he just, they make it work one last time for him. He dies.
Yeah.
But like, oh shit. Like once he's done,
Yeah.
it's gonna pop off.
Yeah.
And then the little dragon the big dragon eats the little dragon. It really pops off. That's how it ends.
Oh, shit.
Because it's no bloodshed, and that was uncle killing his nephew. That's what that was, and that was the first draw of blood in this war, which is
and that's the
called
end of the
Dance
season.
of Dragons. And the boy's mother, Rhaenyra, finding out he's dead is the end of it, and just seeing her face, and it's just like, oh yeah, you're all gonna die.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and the war is the main point of the story, but it's like just making a whole season that's a prelude to something.
Right.
Is pretty amazing, and making it that entertaining. So yeah, it's a quality story.
For the record, there's the hat.
Oh.
It's a cool hat, right?
It's a cool ass hat.
Imagine a teenager fucking with him.
Oh, he plays Ern's dad, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that actor. Okay.
Switch over to you, Marcos.
Oh, damn.
There's the dad's hat.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
he looks fly in it.
It is a fly. It is a fly hat.
There was somebody that sold him the hat at the beginning of the episode. It's like, you look like the kind of person, like your head would look perfect with this hat.
Oh.
I think it was like a mall kiosk person or something.
Yeah, it was
Oh, he
absolutely
got it from a
yeah.
kiosk?
Yeah, he got it from a kiosk. That's what I said. Yeah.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, she goes, I have a special hat for you.
Oh, fuck. No one
Yeah.
talks to the kiosk people.
Yeah, she caught him. She caught him on a bad day.
Oh, I got to watch that. I got to finish it, man.
Yep.
I've been trying to savor it. It's
Yeah.
the last of it. I was just like, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh
yeah.
man, I just ran through it one day and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I almost did. And I was like, no, I need to pace myself on these. Like,
Yeah. I have the
I love
last
that
two,
show
I believe.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to our second to last award. I guess TJ's not coming, guys.
Yep. It's not time for us to do the show.
Best actor.
And he didn't hear us because he's wearing headphones.
Lift it. You can lift the door. Lift the door.
You got to lift it up.
Yeah, the foundation's broken in the apartment.
That is amazing.
That was sitcom television level timing.
Bust through in here like Kramer.
Literally seconds ago, he goes, I guess TJ's not coming.
And then
Boom, you open the door. Literally seconds later.
and the audience applauds.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's okay. Well,
Oh.
yeah, it's getting close.
Good.
I don't like
Good
it.
for Baker.
You talking about best actor?
Yeah.
Had this one
We
queued
have
up.
2 awards left and then we can bullshit for a little bit.
I had this one queued up. From The Bear, not knockoff Timothy Chalamet. Eben Moss
Gene
Bachrick.
Not knock off Timothy. Hasn't he been acting longer than Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
Shameless
I
has
feel
been
like- yeah.
Shameless has been on for a decade.
He's like
Ebon-
10 years older than Timothy Chalamet.
Eben Moss Bachrick. I don't know his name is.
His cousin.
His cousin. Cousin. Why you want to go bowling,
Really?
cousin? That guy's not only awesome in that, he's also
an
awesome
shitty
in Andor.
Yeah, he's an awesome
yeah, he
shitty
is.
dude. In
He's
Andor.
a fucking dope ass, awful fucking person. He plays scumbag
well.
really fucking well. And the thing was that when I watched him in The Bear, I was like, oh man, this guy's. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but I was like, oh no, he's playing pretend. I'm supposed to not like him. That's the whole point of television, is to not do that, right? Is to be like, oh, everyone's great. No, he plays a scumbag. He plays a scumbag with a heart of gold. Because he wants to take care of his daughter. He wants to do the right thing. He doesn't want to accidentally drug everybody at the party. And then you go to Andor, and then he's the same scumbag. I go, where do I recognize this guy? Oh, it's the guy from the bear. And he's like, hey, you want to run off with all this money? And he's like, nope. Pew! And I'm like, yeah, you deserved it. You deserved everything you got. That guy's been awesome. I'm glad he had the year that he had on TV, because I think he deserves it. And I don't know what he's been in prior, but I look forward to things that he's in afterwards. So
Nice.
that's my actor. I had that one queued up. That was one of the ones I did know.
mentioned mine already. It's Matt Smith.
I would say it's House of the Dragon.
It's my favorite.
It's
Everyone
just like
says he
basically
looks
every
weird.
award is just
No, I think this is the last one. No, it's not. Yeah, no. I mean, he's just great, man. Like, even if like anyone who watches the show will like it, but just him, he himself is just, that character is probably the best Game of Thrones character, both series. I would say, yeah, he is the best.
I don't know.
character.
I finished Game of Thrones not having a favorite character.
That's what I'm
because,
saying. The bar is set very low.
No, it was very high.
Really?
I like the Onion Knight. I like random Dothraki dudes.
That's true.
The Redbeard.
Characters, though.
Well, no, I didn't give a fuck about the main character, but
yeah,
I didn't give a fuck about Jon Snow.
I really didn't either.
Yeah,
I guess.
She didn't even. Yeah, but she didn't even do anything either. And
I
like,
kind of watched it after a while. Yeah, like I really.
Right. You didn't name any animals after Daenerys?
Yeah, because she sucked after a while. So it's just like, yeah. But with this, that's why I like this show, because it's more contained. And so, yeah, you do have characters that you can actually like because you stick with them long enough.
Right.
You're not going all over the goddamn world. So he's just a complex ass character.
Really?
Yeah, he's amazing. I hated Matt Smith.
Yeah, he
like
looks
Matt
weird.
Smith
He
greatly.
looks weird.
He has a little itty bitty face.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think I don't care if you don't have eyebrows. It's just he has an itty bitty face. But like, I couldn't stand the fucking guy. Yeah. And after this show, he's one of my favorite actors.
Really?
Yeah. Complete 360.
That's crazy.
1080.
You don't want to watch Doctor Who? You want to be Whoville or Whovian or whatever the fuck they're called?
Do any Doctor Who.
he can't do that mistake.
Tiny whimey
We're getting the
whimsy
black one,
whimsy
but I
bimsy.
still can't do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
This is a black woman Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He had me at black, but there you go.
The Doctor Who you love, lost you. Same.
It's Idris Elba.
It's not.
It's not.
Don't let him lie to you like that.
He's in Cyberpunk.
John Boyega.
I don't think he would do it.
I don't think he wants
I don't
that.
think he would do it.
I think he's sci-fi'd out right now.
Yeah.
He said, if I'm doing sci-fi, I'm going back to Pacific Rim.
It's Chris Rock.
I'm
You
okay
just
with
make
that.
it a name.
Chris
I'm
Rock
okay
is
with
British. As a British star, yes.
British Pookie.
So my favorite actor this year, while everybody's watching football, is it's John Cena.
God damn it.
It is literally John Cena actually acted and emoted. He
good.
yeah, he did better than probably The Rock has done in any role that he's
The
ever
Rock is
had.
not very good at acting, to be fair.
He ain't terrible.
He's not terrible. He's
He
not
was
the
one
greatest.
role he was okay. Oh, no, Pain and Gain he was good.
I guess. I've never seen that
He was
one.
good in Pain and Gain.
Honorable mention to Anthony Starr playing Homelander, though.
Oh,
I don't like
we're talking
him
about
in real
best.
life.
We're talking about best actor.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real here. Carl Urban and Anthony Starr are their characters.
That's what they really are.
Anthony Starr is like legitimately. The way he brings that role to life is nightmarish. Like when you see him on screen, when you see his presence. Same with Carl Urban. There's just such an essence of charisma that makes it almost authentic. Like the way he's able to that facial contortion that Homelander does for
I
some.
think he does have like the cotton balls here.
The-
There's a rumor that he does.
The tweaking that he does of
Oh,
like,
the blink. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he
see it a
tweaks.
million
Like when
times.
you look at him and you're like, oh, that looks like a man who's off kilter.
Yeah, he's off.
Like that's a man who's off kilter.
Whatever's happening behind those eyes is not normal.
Right.
Yeah.
he's literally on house arrest right now. So
So he really is Homelander.
Shut up.
Boom.
Don't even entertain it.
In case you guys aren't watching football,
we're about
Baker Mayfield looks like a real quarterback.
He does. I'm very happy.
Did he miss?
for him.
No, he didn't
No,
miss
he
that.
did not. You
Fuck.
lost. Okay.
Shut the fuck up. You want real Sam? You thought I was drunk now? I'll get drunk right now. Fuck you all up. Make you eat my ass, Tommy.
I don't want that
What
at all.
the fuck?
That was,
hey yo,
Hey yo! No,
It's a callback to earlier.
no, hey,
So aggressive.
yo.
Eat my butt, Tommy. God damn it.
The second time
I didn't
that
come
was-
here for this. Call me back for the Christmas special.
It's called growth. No, I'm kidding. Get out of here with
It's the
that.
opposite of growth. You were more mature earlier in this show.
Thank you.
I was about to spew beer all over this.
Fine, Derek Carr.
That makes sense.
Eat my butt, Derek Carr, you piece of shit. No, we got fucking shafted by the refs. It's all right. It happens every day.
You didn't even see it.
I watched it.
Okay.
What's the next?
I'm better at being fake engaged than you guys are, considering you're on your phone right now.
To look up the.
He has his.
You have a computer.
It's notes. He has notes.
notes.
You have a computer.
This is
How do I
That's
put
his phone.
Hack the mainframes. Ask me.
I'm looking at. It's really notes.
Are you looking at pictures of AI on your phone?
Nigga, that was yesterday. And that was wrong. Give me a Four Loko halfway through the show and expect me to operate.
By the way, we're all starting off on a bad foot because we all picked the Raiders to win.
Did.
And they should have won.
I knew it was gonna happen though. I knew it was gonna happen. No,
They
we're
can
missing
make
we're
your
missing 2
magic.
quarters. Yeah, we're missing your Akiasina, whatever. And our team's not fucking good. Whatever. What's the last one?
Whoa! Don't you
One of
discredit
the
Josh Jacobs like that?
he got hurt. His hand or some bullshit. Whatever. He's a little fucking wuss. Fuck him too.
What are you
Anyway,
talking about?
he's a wuss. Fuck
He's playing
him too.
on a broke calf.
Yeah. Fuck him. Anyway.
What did I say about durability?
And he still has
Hey,
like over 100
Speaking
yards.
of TV, the worst TV, Raiders football 2020.
No, Broncos football.
You can't take that away from
worst-
them.
I think that's unanimous.
The worst aired program was Colts
Broncos.
versus Broncos.
Oh my god! I don't want to remember that.
The bottom worst programming
That
on
is
television.
torture. I hope that wasn't someone's first football game, because that would be bad.
Of course.
They never watched football again.
Yo, yeah, you would. I don't want
TJ,
to
shut the fuck up.
That shit.
TJ, shut the fuck up,
I
please.
needed them to win.
No,
We all
stop
did.
it. Stop
it's
it.
for fantasy
Stop.
purposes. I needed.
Stop.
I needed the Raiders to win. I'm mad.
He's upset. What?
You think I am?
Don't do that. What's the
Josh
next one?
Jacobs.
I said stop. What's the end of the show?
We
Or whatever
What
topics we
you
have.
what do you know what the award is? It's what was your favorite show of this year?
Oh, I don't know.
And,
No, I don't like Mexicans anymore. I'm in a
They're
bad.
great,
I'm in a
man.
bad mood. I'm in a bad mood now.
Josh Jacobs is Mason.
Skip Bayless is gonna go off tomorrow.
I hate Skip Bayless too. He's Mexican.
I don't think he is.
I struggle with the best show, and/or I very much
Goliath
like.
went with Umbrella Academy. That
Forgot
was
about that.
that was a weird series this year.
I'm gonna go with the
Yeah,
bear.
it's a weird show.
I'm gonna go with the bear.
The Bear.
Really?
Visceral.
It's very visceral.
Andor is well crafted. It's good Star Wars stuff. It's the best Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
But it was not visceral, and I like when I feel things
Okay.
and feeling off kilter, feeling anxiety ridden. I will enjoy that occasionally,
Have you ever
especially.
seen Requiem for a Dream.
I have.
Oh, jeez.
I wasn't so frantic. It didn't bother me too
Really?
much. I would never do drugs.
You were numb.
I would never do drugs, so it didn't apply to me. But I would.
Very
But I would be.
visceral.
But I would be in a kitchen. So.
I think most of us have.
All right, I run this organization, and you guys are all the people right now fucking with me,
We
don't
didn't
know
say
what
anything.
looking at me.
we all picked the Raiders to
You're on
win.
camera.
I don't care. They're showing on camera.
Yeah, just know we're on
Also,
your
this
side.
laptop's
Word.
fucking broken now. Piece of
I
shit.
think it was broken before.
No, the battery doesn't take a charge anymore. It looks like so. Happy days for everyone here. No, it's The Bear. I really enjoyed that show. If you're not watching The Bear, or haven't watched it. It's not that long. Do yourself a favor and watch it.
You won't
really-
stop watching it.
It's really good. And like someone would be like, "Oh, it's too crazy. It's too mean." It's like, yeah, it is. It is. And it's frantic.
I mean, it's
and it's
pretty-
dour. But there's a lot of sweetness in it. There's
It's
a lot
Boston,
of
right?
good writing.
No,
in it,
it's
so.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh,
Chicago,
even
yeah.
worse. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's beef. So
Chicago and beef. You can't go wrong.
exactly. So yeah,
Marcos.
that's my number one.
Oh, my number one is. I think I am gonna go Andor. Like it,
Really?
yeah. Andor
sense.
did have. The only thing that the only criticism I have about Andor is it's too on the nose for like. I guess
Message.
one of the leftists.
It is pretty on the goddamn nose.
It's
yeah.
like not only is Andor like a native refugee, he
He's
is
indigenous.
He's also been stolen
he's
from his
indigenous,
land.
Yeah.
Looking for his sister.
has a jail like
Wrongful jail time.
prison labor story arc. And is a rebellious dude. Like I'm like that's a little too on the nose by the time.
And the Republic. I mean, Empire suck.
And the Popo.
And the Popo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, also police brutality.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's
all the social issues in one Star Wars
White
show.
supremacy.
But it's done really good. Yeah.
all he needs to do is be
It's
trans,
done
and it's
well.
like the bingo card is
Season
full.
2.
It's a couple lesbians in there that are actually lesbians and not just like handshake
Kissing
lesbians.
some- on the forehead.
Yeah,
God,
like, hey,
calm
we're
the
lesbians.
fuck down.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're actual. They actually care about each other. Like, oh,
Yo,
yeah.
They have a
like,
lesbian
arc.
sister,
Yeah.
right?
They're like, I love you. They're like, I love you. And he's like, I'm paying attention to the fucking mission right now. If you don't leave me the goddamn alone, we have a mission going on. But okay, honey. And then it's like they just buggered. They don't make a big deal out of it, but it's meaningful. And it's like, fuck. That's what I want from TV. But that's my number 2. That's my number 2 best show. I agree.
Tommy, what about
House of the
you?
Dragon is mine.
That's all he's been talking about this whole show.
Because it's a fantastic fucking
And you watch
show.
more things. You watch so many things.
I watch a lot of shit, and not that many good things this year. A lot of seasons, like Cobra Kai, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be another season, but I won't be watching.
You didn't have like anything for like only murders in the building.
I didn't like that season either. Like, it was okay. But
Have you seen White Lotus?
Yep. I hadn't seen the second season. I saw the first season.
I heard that was good.
People love White
Oh
Lotus.
fuck! I just realized
Look.
something that could have got a lot of awards.
What?
The Righteous Gemstones.
Was that this year?
That was this year.
Fuck. Yeah, that would. God damn it! Yeah, that would have got some of mine.
Yeah.
That definitely would have got some of mine. I love that show. But yeah, no.
That's the only reason that like when that show comes back, that'll be the only reason I pay for HBO Max.
Yes, I got it from the cable plan thing. I don't know if I would pay for Max. It will be definitely not. Like, God, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. But yeah, no. It's the only one I still go on YouTube and look at videos from.
Really?
House of the Dragon. Yeah, I just love that world, man. I'm a whore for a good fantasy, adult fantasy.
Anybody watch Lord of the Rings?
Fuck that show. Good representation, but other than that, it's a pretty worthless show.
I didn't watch a lot of TV this year.
You can just give it to Demon Slayer.
I'm not giving it to Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is not the best. In terms,
Blue Lock.
Chainsaw Man.
in terms, not I wouldn't even.
the World Cup Blue Lock, live action Blue Lock.
I wouldn't even give it to right now. What I'm enjoying the most anime wise hasn't finished out is probably Bleach. I think they're just doing it masterclass. But Blue Lock, I also have just a. Marcos, you watched the first couple episodes, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up actually. I'm ready for when he leaves next week. We can have an Anime Excellence in the bag.
You like how they did that friendship's magic psych? No, it's not. Episode 1 tells you real quick. It's
Friendship is not magic.
It's straight up like the way they set it up. Not really a spoiler. Is they have this character who you think they're bonding, and you're like, oh, he's like, I want to break down. I want to go against this guy. And
Right.
The main character's like, nah, bitch, I'm all about me. That's how it starts.
Jesus Christ.
And sometimes they're soccering. Sometimes I think they're boxing. I don't really know.
Soccering.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
1-2 soccer.
the first episode had a kick to the face. I mean, there's a lot that goes on.
Jesus.
But it's a lot of fun because it's and it's animated very well. Looks very good.
Is it kind of like that animation? They're doing like a new age thing now, right?
I mean, to be honest,
'Cause
all the
shit you
series
showed
look
me
really good.
rich and, like,
So there's a studio company called Mappa, and they're just like their hands must hurt because they've just
No,
Really?
so Mappa does Chainsaw Man.
yeah.
Like they do it well. What else? It looks to be
they did Demon Slayer.
They did Demon Slayer. No, Ufotable does
The
Demon
soccer
Slayer.
one that you showed me, do they do that?
Oh no, Blue Lock is done by a completely different studio.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, that shit is visceral as fuck. Like, it's very
and then
much-
it came with kicks.
yeah.
And then you have Studio Perriot that's doing Bleach, and all of them are firing on all. Even Toei, who Toei makes Toei's making One Piece look good, and that's a weekly one. That's hard. They're doing really good over there right now. So right now, anime is delicious. But more main series, Wheel of Time was really good.
Amazon.
It was
Really?
I came in ready to clown. A lot going on. You know what? For something that we had no context going into, wasn't really like I didn't read the books.
Right.
My buddy just was like, "Hey, go check out Will of Time." I was like, "Oh, you know what? I enjoyed this for a little fantasy."
I got a recommendation. It's on fantasy. Willow is excellent.
Really?
That shit is good. Like, because I remember the movie back in the day.
Right.
Warwick Davis looks better now than he did back then. Should make another Leprechaun. That would be great.
Right.
But yeah, no, like that.
I really thought that dude died like between now and then.
No, that was the R2D2.
Yeah.
No, it's just like it wasn't even a matter of like
age-wise.
yeah.
Me too. I was just like, oh,
No, he was super young when he did those movies.
he had to be.
Yeah.
I thought he was old when he did Willow. I guess not.
No, he was super young.
I thought he was old too.
No, he was. Well, he was like a baby. He was like a literal child. Like I want to say like 10 years old when he did Star
Goliath
Wars.
is asking your favorite
remember that.
character.
Yeah, when he was an Ewok. He was
That
like
was the 70s.
he was like
Ooh,
10.
late
Yeah,
70s.
Well, late 70s.
I'll wait till they're done.
80s, 90s, 2000s. So he's 40.
Yeah. So he was in his 20s.
He's about 60 years old. Yeah.
He still looks good.
Yeah. He's 60. Yeah, Warwick Davis was
That
60
show
years
is
old.
really fucking good, man. I highly recommend. Like, I usually don't like other fantasy that doesn't involve murder and incest, but Willow.
He's
yes.
52.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Warwick Davis is 52. Yeah.
Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, and Jedi was later. It was late 80s. So,
Late 80s.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
good.
Well, yeah.
So before I
Great
answer
show.
that question, because someone asked me an anime question, but when it comes to fantasy, my biggest thing is I'm actually a person who likes high fantasy, right? I don't I don't mind fantasy. That's a little more grounded. But I think there's always they play it safe because effects look wonky, right?
Yeah, you gotta have the money.
Gotta have money. Wheel of Time did a pretty good job with limited budget, and that's why I was like, oh, you know what? They have
Gave all the budget to the Rings of Power.
Yeah, they gave all the budget to it. But it still looks pretty good, and I like the theme that goes on. Just the premise, real quick, is essentially TLDR: women have magic. Women be the ones with the magic. There's color guards. Each color represents some different ideology. Each one they have their ward, but for the most part, you're taking the women power. The red ones are like, nah, fuck, man, we're gonna kill them all. And if they ever look like they have magic, we're gonna kill them.
Damn.
Sounds like a reverse Handmaid's Tale almost.
But then, there is this one person. It's like a kind of chosen situation, and there's these 4 people who all are from the same village that it could be. And each one kind of has their own special thing going on with them, and you kind of figure it out as it goes on. Was it done perfectly? No, but was it pretty good? And I think it kind of went under the radar. Yeah.
I heard good things about
And I really like the way that they portrayed things, and even Michaela watched it with me, so she was really into it. Nice. But my actual come on, I've talked about it a bunch this year. I love The Boys. The Boys season 3 was awesome.
Look at somebody, bro. We forgot about it.
They forgot about The Boys.
It's
for the
so
majority
good
of the
we
time.
forgot about it.
No, because you expect it from The Boys.
That's what I said.
Like,
it's just consistent.
Because look, when I bring up consistency, season 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there and you're like, this is
and
is
great dialogue,
fantastic.
great act. Everything is it's almost perfectly done.
Right.
Yeah.
and you're sitting there, you're like, no, they don't. You don't sit there and go through an episode and you're like, this is a wasted episode.
I've not known anyone who has. I try to get. I just tell people watch the first episode, and usually they just watch the whole fucking thing from there.
I mean, it's probably 5 minutes before
You're
his
hooked.
girlfriend explodes.
Yeah, you're like, all right, I'll give this a go. And that's it.
But then when you
Yeah.
get to season 3, and they're like, and you know what? They are everything that sometimes I don't really vibe with in some adult television, right? Where it's like they get raunchy, they get sexual, they get really gory and gritty. Which sometimes I'm always like, you go to an excessive degree. Boys makes
Almost
it
the
fun.
point of it.
The Boys makes it funny, or they
It's
make
a
it a point where
satire, man.
it's a giant satire.
Yeah, which I love.
I mean, shoot, they had a superhero orgy in this one. You're sitting there and you're like, yeah, they're leaning into the superhero orgy.
Well, hero-gasm.
Hero-gasm, thank you.
They were making fun of the January 6th. Like there was a
Oh yeah,
a dude in the back.
Yeah.
And I think
there was a
this-
shaman in the back. That's
Yeah.
what it was. They made fun of Trump rallies
Oh,
and
yeah.
conservative
literally
nerds.
every social thing they make fun of in some way.
It-
I mean,
Well,
they made fun of what was it when you go I think it was episode 2 or 3 in season 3 where Maeve is identified as bisexual, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And my gosh, they lean into that LGBTQ marketing scheme, right? Because they're like May's tacos and rainbow and all these things. And they're
That's what they made fun of.
Yep.
It was virtue signaling. They made
Yeah,
they made
yeah.
fun of virtue signaling.
when you're sitting there and you're like, wow. I mean, it even ends off with it's a giant motif for Trump. That's the entire season 3. You
That's
get
what
to
it is.
Right.
get to the end, you're like, Homelander's like, yeah,
I can see
y'all are
this.
just listening unadulterated to me, right?
Yeah.
That became a meme for a reason.
All right.
But I think that when I see actors that just lean into their roles, going into Best Actor, man, I know we talk about Homelander a bunch, but Carl Urban is
It's great.
awesome. It's scary how psychotic, and the worst part is, that if you knew him in real life, you'd be like, man, I gotta fucking rock with this guy.
Yeah.
Because you're like, there's something, and you're like, I'm probably better off following his orders than fuck off going somewhere else and then getting killing myself, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, The Boys was awesome. Now to Bleach, favorite captain. Well, Tommy, you've never seen Bleach, right?
No.
Bleach is the only, well, I can't say the only one, but it's basically the only anime that ever does black people right.
Really?
Fun fact.
Never saw that before.
Black characters in Bleach. Bleach is also like the one that has the cleanest designs. Like it's
Okay.
really clean. But if you look at like the black characters in Bleach, which you can pull up, Bleach black characters, they have Tosin, just a blind guy with dreads. They don't make him look like, there's no big lips. There's no chasing things down. They make them look cool. Make them look like anime characters.
I
right?
like that.
Right? Look swagged out. It's not my favorite character, but Bleach and
This dude's Mexican because
Yeah.
I've never even seen an episode of Bleach, but it was like, oh yeah,
yeah,
look.
there's a Mexican he's a Mexican guy, and he's one of the
Look
main
like
characters.
Normal people, even if they have a different race.
Yes, and there's different races, and they have different. One really cool thing is that they have motifs, right? And so one of the enemies is based very much on Hispanic, Latin American culture, right? Because all of their themes are like, again, La Izquierda, like everything, like just like leaning into that sort of realm, and to the point to where the entire anime soundtrack is just based off of Latin American styled music, where he pulled in like entire Spanish, like there's themes that are just entirely Spanish guitars, like
Sure.
for the entire time,
Right.
But also like nothing like corny sort of way, but very like, hey, I'm leaning into this. And then he has a German like sort of theme at the moment because that's what they're going against now. I don't know, probably give it to Tosin. Not Tosin. Hitsugai. I like Captain Hitsugai is cool. Captain
There you
10.
go.
Goliath's favorite was Sanjin and Kenpachi.
Sanjin's a giant dog and Kenpachi is a thug.
Okay.
But no,
Very cool.
which is also cool. So great question, but that's for the anime excellence. So ask me more on that there.
Coming soon, because I'll be gone. Not next week, but the week after. It might be a Christmas show.
Well,
Nah,
I mean,
how did he get onto the
TJ, enough is too much.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, Sam's gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. Not
Yo, 2 weeks.
Yes, the ending of December. I leave the 16th and come back the 3rd.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's Christmas. We don't do a show on Christmas. We gotta shoot some extra
so
between
we
now
gotta
and
do
then.
something, yeah.
We will.
Something Christmassy.
I mean, we
I don't know
know
what.
we can do a show because we
Yeah,
don't give
we'll
a fuck
throw
about
something
Christmas. Yeah,
What the fuck's
No.
Christmas?
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
We'll
find
do a
something.
Christmas special while I'm here, Tommy, and you're welcome to come.
When are we doing this? You leave tomorrow.
No, I don't leave tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow to rip out my face.
So yeah, you won't be able to.
You get an
talk.
extraction?
I'll be able to talk. No, 2 crowns.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, and then I got to get them fixed before I fly. So
Yo, I mean,
Does that
let's
have
be real
something to
here.
do with like the pressure or something?
no, it has. Oh no, no, I have to do it because my insurance.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a better reason.
Got to get. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to pay extra to make it happen. Anyway,
I mean, I don't even blame you, man. Like, how do I put it? I also like, I'm a person who's like, when it comes to dental stuff, just knock it out the way because it sucks. It never not sucks.
right. And it will only get more expensive. So
hell
hopefully
yeah.
my insurance pays for it. If it doesn't, then you guys need to donate lots of money so I can have teeth.
They will do it.
I hope. If you give the gift of
won't.
excellence, gift a sub to your favorite person for 8 months in a row.
Or
Thank
not.
you.
Well, guys, we got like we're kind of done with the show, but we still have about half of a beer of TJ left. So
How are we doing on time?
It is 10:30.
It's 2:08.
Oh,
I think we're good.
yeah.
You want to end it there? I was just gonna go for like another 15 minutes, just ask him some questions. No, you don't.
No, I
wanna
think
do
we're
it?
good. We got to keep these shows a little bit shorter for the love of God.
Oh.
We've been going for 3 hours and shit.
I just didn't
2:45.
want TJ to come all the way over here, and then it's just
TJ
like,
was gonna come kick it anyway. Let's have time to
Yeah,
kick
yeah,
it.
they were gonna.
We're gonna
they
kick
have
it for a little
yeah.
bit. We're gonna kick it for a little bit. I'm not going anywhere.
you
You
can't.
live here.
I know.
You don't even want to be here now.
Exactly, which is why we're getting on right now.
You can ask me one question.
All right.
Yes.
I didn't condone that, so let's get out of here because I gotta edit this stuff.
He said he was going to ask me a question for 15 minutes. I just said, yeah.
What's the
one.
question?
Anything. Shoot
Let's
their
see,
start.
what is
Because
it like?
I'm gonna hear about anime, I'm not gonna be able to say anything because I don't know about
It
anime.
could be any question.
I don't
right?
believe in
Any question.
Japan's a real country.
Jesus.
No, I said I've never heard of it.
You have never heard of Japan?
No, they showed up on the World Cup, and I was like, they play soccer,
We did.
And then I didn't know
We
what
did
soccer
pretty well.
was. It was pretty confusing.
I don't know.
All right,
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, right.
here's a
I love
fun
Japan.
one. What TV show had your favorite soundtrack this year?
Ooh. Oh, actually, I'm super big into soundtracks.
I knew you would be. Literally every music person that comes on this show is amazed by your taste, even me and Sam.
You know what? I'm gonna go kind of out there. Amphibia. I liked.
It's a cartoon.
Activia? The
Amphibia.
yogurt?
Is it the Disney?
Yeah, it's a Disney one.
Okay. They have music on there?
Yeah.
What kind?
Just kind of background tones and whatnot. I'm not a big fan of if you lean into like actual soundtracks. Like if you have like
love
actual
that.
themes, that's okay. But if you have your own orchestration and other like, and that usually comes with like more
It's like a score.
like a score, yeah. So
Well, you can have both.
I mean, yeah, you can have both, and I think they actually
I think
did near
that
the
works
end.
best, yeah.
But for what they were, for a cartoon show dedicated towards kids, they brought in a lot of really fantastical elements to it. Owl House gets an honorable mention for its soundtrack as well. I mean, score as well.
Okay.
But I'm also thinking that, when it comes to, because I watch a lot of different things, when it comes to just scores and just presentation, Disney was really crushing it before they started to axe their animation stuff like HBO Max did.
Yep.
On that note, Craig of the Creek has really good soundtrack. It's by Jeff Rosenstock, and Craig of the Creek is ending next year.
How many seasons
Whack.
did it have?
I didn't have a lot, but it's not getting cut because the creators think it's done.
It's HBO.
You're getting cut because they're black
damn.
characters.
And animation, apparently.
Oh, wait,
kidding.
Craig of the Creek is that Cartoon Network?
Yeah, that's Cartoon
Yeah.
Network. That's it's the little black boy.
Yeah.
Fuck that company, man. They are just terrible.
Yep.
If you're not Amazing World of Gumball, you weren't surviving.
I did actually like that one.
I mean, it's really fun. It's not for
Yeah.
kids. I don't get why they lied to you.
It was.
No, there's a song like literally Sam in the middle of the song. There's like, it's about this children's show that's singing about everything in the world is just meh, like there's
That's gonna create depressed kids. I don't
That
support.
they are-
it.
no. I mean, it's more like it's like the bad guy often wins.
I don't-
it's
a
being
show that-
honest.
I liked it because it's a
mean-
show that's in between a kid show and an adult show.
I mean,
Whatever that space
isn't
is.
the
that's
next-
what it was.
Guys.
Isn't the next generation literally depressed and angry all the time?
Well, yeah, because the cartoons. Tommy Pickles gave me something to aspire to. Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. Yeah, I got to do shit too, Tommy. I get it.
That nigga
believe.
also tried to kill his little brother in the
No. He thought about killing his little brother. He thought about leaving him to die.
The big
And then he was
giant
like, I
scary
can't.
baby. Yeah.
He said, "Fuck
Yeah.
this kid."
Yeah, he didn't like Bill. He really didn't like Bill.
That's the reason why I didn't kill all of you guys so far. You guys could have equally taken my shine, you guys being the proverbial dill pickles in this situation. There are many
talked about
bridges I could have left you guys on to die
Why didn't Bill talk?
Because he was a
Why did the-
baby.
They're all babies.
He was extra baby.
He talked in
man.
all grown up.
Fuck all grown up. Fuck all grown up. I hated that shit. They aren't meant to be teenagers and preteens. They're
There's some
meant to
big
be
ass heads
fuck-
in there too.
They look the exact same size heads.
They needed to sell
Look like
Angelica
freaks in
Bratz
nature.
dolls for the youth.
I know.
No, I hated
Fucking
Angelica's
cat
doll. That shit
crap.
was. I hated.
Ridiculous.
That thing looked scary to me. With that whack ass head. I was like, no.
Oh, Angelica?
Oh.
No, the Angelica doll. Like she always
Did they
like
actually-
Cynthia.
Cynthia?
Yeah, I
Not
fucking
Angelica,
hated that
Cynthia.
thing, dude.
Little Rugrats.
Why didn't they buy her a new doll? That doll
The
didn't
mom
have
was
hair.
really rich.
Yeah, the mom.
They- they had
because
money.
There was a reason because like Cynthia was like her favorite because she was like child abused or something.
Cynthia?
Yeah, they had a whole backstory in All Grown Up
Oh, I didn't
because it
watch
was like she wasn't abused. It was like her mom was always
watch
at
All
work
Grown
or
Up.
something, so like she felt like her mom didn't spend enough time with her. But Cynthia was like a replacement mom, so that's why
That's
she
the
carried her
saddest
around.
thing ever.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. I think that was the canon story. I could be lying.
I'm a fan of regular show too, but Kel's bringing up didn't Tommy try to kill his brother with peanut butter because he was allergic
He's
to
allergic.
Wait,
I think so. He tried to kill him in multiple. Like, he hated that little motherfucker.
Nah, bro, they
turned
he
real
had
dark.
beef. I remember because I remember that shit because it was real dramatic. Like shit was raining. Tommy was standing over
The sad
there.
part is we were kind of rooting for Tommy.
I'm like, fuck that nigga.
He don't talk.
Why'd
man.
they name him Dill?
Why? Yeah. Why does
Pickle.
motherfucker
Yeah, I know.
talk?
I was like,
get it? It's a pickle joke.
I said, did they name Tommy normally?
Yeah, it's a normal Tommy Pickles. There
Yeah,
you go.
Tommy
It's normal
Pickles.
enough.
It was Dylan. It's
Dill
fine.
Pickles is just mean.
Dylan. It was fine.
And then he grew up weird anyway.
He did.
yeah, they allude to him being dropped on his head multiple times in that
Wasn't
show.
he dumb and grown up?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He grew up weird.
Yeah, like they alluded
Well, that's why
to him.
he wasn't talking.
They alluded to him being dropped multiple times in that show.
Well, he had the lump on his head. So
Well, he always had the lump on his head.
they all do.
Well, actually, you know what? Shout out to Rugrats before we log off
Can we get a
because
shout out
they,
to Chucky. He deserves it.
no, because Chucky,
Chucky ain't got no
they
mom.
did two things. They
Yeah,
had
Chucky
mixed
Finch
family.
had a rough time.
Yeah, they had a mixed family, and they also had the black family was the only one that was like, man, fuck these little children.
The Carmichaels?
Yeah, the Carmichaels, they were like,
They were rich as fuck.
they were like,
I
no,
don't remember this either, but Goliath is like, didn't he try to sell him to Carnival
He
Monkey?
did. I believe he did. Yeah. It's really like that show took a turn when Dill was born.
it was the movie. He had beef.
Yeah.
I do remember him being left to die. Like, he was
man, they put him
considering
in
leaving,
some shit.
not to die, like not killing him,
And Dill's
but
di-
leaving him to die.
Dill's dumbass was just too stupid to know.
It's a newborn baby. Which
There's
why are you
no
going to the
excuse.
jungle with a newborn baby? Let's be.
I also don't know how the fuck they got to a jungle. Fun fact.
What are
Right.
him and Dill like?
Then they went to Paris at one point.
Whoa, man.
That was the one where Chucky
Look,
and
got a mom.
Yeah,
Let's
got a
get the
mom.
fuck at. What is Tommy? Like 6 months max?
No, he's a year old. The first episode's his first birthday.
He still ain't got hair?
Yeah,
He gets hair and all grown up.
Well, I know. It's
blue.
him in
It's purple.
It's purple.
Like his dad.
It's stupid.
Bro,
But like,
How you grow up with a dad like
No,
that?
I'm
Like,
trying to figure the
You,
time
your
out.
inventions never work, Dad.
well, no, she was the breadwinner.
Yeah,
The mother was
Mom
the
was. Yeah, but the dad was
was
like
a
me.
failure.
The dad
He
was.
was like-
The dad
felt
was
like a
like.
failure.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just trying to do a podcast, and then he growed up. He had a podcast that was successful. I'm actually. No, I think I'm as old as all grown up. I think I would have had a 12-year-old right now if I was a
You're
normal
like
human.
the age of Chucky's dad.
You know. Well, Chucky's dad was all died of cancer or some shit, and
His mom did.
yeah, his wife did, and then so he's like, I'm all
Isn't
sad.
Chucky
and
just like
alone.
a
Orphan?
accountant?
Yeah, no, he
Chucky's
was
dad,
no, he was a
yeah.
bureaucrat. That was the literally his.
Well, he was suspended.
I'm a bureaucrat. Yeah. That's
Never
literally
had
what he
a
called
new
himself.
girlfriend.
That's his fault, bro.
That is
Like,
his fault.
but his job probably made like $90K
Yeah,
in
he
the.
could get
well, time out. He eventually got remarried.
Yeah.
all grown up.
No,
to a
before.
Parisian Chinese woman.
No, it was like that's how where Kimmy came from.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Steps.
Then she started.
okay.
Yeah, then she started to be
Yeah,
like a
you're right.
regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that happened. I don't even know how the fuck we got here.
That's a
All right, guys.
Rugrats.
Thank you for coming. Tuesday, Commitment to Excellence. We'll be there to talk about how the Raiders shit the bed. Have a wonderful day.
I want to die.